You are about to listen to another episode of That Sports Guys podcast, hosted by Craig Forrestall. Find Craig on Twitter at that_sports_guy. The That Sports Guy podcast is proudly featured by NFL Draft Diamonds, your draft coverage king. So sit back, relax, and enjoy some football talk.
Hello and welcome to another episode of That Sports Guys podcast. I am Craig Forrestall. You might know me from Twitter as at that_sports_guy. But this evening it is all about former Arkansas Pine Bluff quarterback Shannon Patrick as he now finds himself in the transfer portal. Shannon, what's going on with you, man?
I'm doing good, man. Thank you for having me. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for taking, the time to jump on with us. I know you had some crazy stuff going on the other day with the pipe breaking in the house and all of that. So I'm glad you're able to get that situated. But Shannon, I want to get it started because everyone has a hometown and you come from a football hotbed. You grew up in Palm Beach County. What was it like growing up in Palm Beach County?
Well, for me, it was awesome. I had the beach right down the road, go hunting and stuff. Hunting and fishing is kind of what I'd like to do. And a lot of football. Football is year round in Florida, so I like it a lot.
And now you mentioned football, but what other sports did you play growing up?
I played baseball and basketball growing up until I got to high school, and I kind of just, centered it towards football.
And now we talk about high school football. You started for 4 years at quarterback in high school at Forest Hill and then eventually Wellington High School. And your senior year, you threw for over 3,400 yards, had 52 total touchdowns, 49 were passing, en route to the first district championship in school history while being named Palm Beach Post Offensive Player of the Year. And to top it off, you also got to team up with Amon Richards, who was the best wide receiver in the nation at the time. Shannon, just talk about how magical that season was for you.
Oh man, that was a really fun season. I ended up transferring from Forest Hill because I just felt like I wanted to have another opportunity, to find a different school, to get recruited better, and I just walked into a really good situation at Wellington, and they welcomed me with open arms. And it was great playing with Amon Richards. He's one of the best receivers I've ever been around. And there's a lot of other good players in that team as well, Gene Renee and Michael Howard. But it was really fun, man. I don't know what else I can say about it. It was a blast. That was a great season.
And now let's stick there. What was the high school recruiting experience like for you, Shannon?
I feel like there's more stuff I could have did to help me that I didn't know about, like going to camps and stuff. I didn't really attend that many camps. There's a lot of 7-on-7 stuff now, that I probably wish I would have attended more, get more exposure. But it was kind of not I didn't get recruited that much, really. I think it was because most of the time it was my height. I was only about 5'11" in high school, and I didn't really get the exposure just because of my size, in my opinion.
And now, because of that, you started your college career at the NAIA level, University of Pikeville in Kentucky. And then you decided to bet on yourself and go the junior college route. How tough was it for you to decide to go JUCO and take that chance?
Well, it wasn't very tough of a decision for me because, I ended up, growing in college, and I ended up getting to 6'1", and really I felt like I wanted to have an opportunity to play at the highest level, and I felt like I had the talent to do it. And I just wanted to have that chance, and I didn't want to look back on my college career and, say I didn't try everything I could to play at the highest level. So I wanted to take that chance, I guess you could say. But it was, that's pretty much it.
And now you landed at Northland Community and Technical College in Minnesota. Shannon, I've talked to people that have played junior college ball, Texas, California, Iowa, Arizona, Mississippi, but never in Minnesota. What was your junior college experience like up there?
It was pretty good. It was cold. I mean, coming from Florida, playing out there. Yeah, man. The first time I've really seen a heavy snow I loved it because I was having a good time and the season was going great. But yeah, it was cold, man. But the dorm situation, it was pretty nice. The facility was pretty nice. I can't complain. It was a good spot.
And then at Northland, you threw for over 4,500 yards and 43 touchdowns while winning the conference championship and being named the NJCAA Region 13 Player of the Year. So what was the recruiting experience like for you this time around during your time in a junior college?
That season and the stats that I had that year, I ended up leading the country in passing. So I kind of had that under my belt so the recruiting was a little bit better than it was in high school. But really I didn't really get any Division I offers until the very end. I was graduating in December, so I was able to, have a chance to go somewhere in January. And but I could have waited out the spring semester and waited out longer. But University of Arkansas Pine Bluff, they popped up right at the end. It might have been early January, and the semester hadn't started yet because there was snow on the ground. So Arkansas they were out of commission. So that it gave me the opportunity, and that was really the only Division I offer that I had coming out of junior college. And it was kind of yeah, that's pretty much all I had going out of junior. I had a lot of Division IIs, but as for Division Is, it was just Arkansas Pine Bluff.
And now at Arkansas Pine Bluff, you guided the team to its first winning season since 2012. And in your time there, you threw for a little more than 2,900 yards with 27 total touchdowns in 13 games. Shannon, what allowed you to be so comfortable in that offense? And if you could just talk a little bit about your strengths as a quarterback.
What allowed me to be comfortable in the offense, I had a great offensive coordinator. His name was Jermaine Gales, Coach Gales. His stuff really made me comfortable back there whenever I was able to get in the field. Like the first season that I was there, I played for 2 games and I broke my knuckle and I didn't play the rest of the season. As a medical redshirted, and then the next year, me and another quarterback, we were in a 2 quarterback rotation. So I only got to play part of the time, but really what made me so comfortable was Coach Gales' offense. He implemented it really well and put a lot of time and effort in, to watch film and stuff like that. And as for my strengths, I like to say my strengths is that I can make any throw on the field and I'm very accurate. And I watch a lot of film, so it allows me my decision-making to be pretty good, in my opinion. So that's pretty much my strengths, I would say.
And now, as you find yourself in the transfer portal, what are some of the most important factors for you with picking a program?
I want to find a school that's willing to accept me and bring me in, and have an opportunity to have a really good season my senior year. Not too much to it. I just want to find a good home with some good people and see what happens with my senior year.
And now, when you think about your football future, Shannon, what are some of your hopes and goals?
I have a dream to play in the NFL one day, and that's also kind of why I decided to take the junior college route. I wanted to be on a bigger stage to be able to have that opportunity, a better opportunity anyway. But I want to play in the NFL one day. But if that doesn't happen, I'd like to try out maybe the Canadian League or other leagues like that. The XFL just came out. But when my playing days are over, I want to be a football coach. Football kind of runs in my blood. It's what I do. I love it, and that's kind of where I'm at as far as my future for football.
And now COVID-19 has presented issues in every way possible, disrupted normal life as we once knew it in some aspects. How did you maintain focus in times of doubt surrounding football in the upcoming season? And then with that, how did you stay in football during quarantine? How did you stay in shape during quarantine?
Did a lot of in-home workouts and stuff like that. They shut the gyms down. So did a lot of in-home workouts, push-ups, sit-ups, did some running and stuff like that. I got a little weight set in my room, was lifting this stuff. And, whenever I got the chance, if I got one of my receivers I played with in high school, I would go out and throw the ball, run some routes and stuff. So keep my arm in shape. And that's pretty much it.
Now, Shannon, you've been great with the football-based questions. And if you will you go off the field with me and give everyone a chance to get to know you away from the game?
Yeah, of course.
All right, perfect. So the first question I got set up for you, what is something most people are surprised to learn about you?
Probably say that I like hunting and fishing. You probably wouldn't know that unless you knew me. So I like being, on the beach, fishing in deep sea fishing and also fishing in lakes and stuff. But I'm an outdoors guy, so that's probably something they probably wouldn't know unless they knew me.
Now, would you rather have a beachfront mansion or a huge house with a bunch of land?
Yeah, that's kind of a conflicting question, but because I do like going hunting and fishing, so the land would be kind of cool to do that. But it'd also be cool to just walk out on the water and just be able to go fishing in the ocean, So it's tough, but I'd probably have to say probably the beachfront house.
And now you're stuck on an island, but you have one survival partner and one weapon. Who are you picking as your partner, and what weapon are you picking?
I'm probably picking my girlfriend. And let's see, the weapon, I'll probably have to say maybe a gun, so I can, hunt for food if I had to.
What personality trait do you value the most in a friendship?
Honesty, definitely honesty. I pride myself on being honest and, tell the truth, and it always come back good for you when you do that. So, yeah, I'll probably say honesty is my most valued personality trait.
And now, Shannon, the final question for you tonight. What's a hairstyle or a fashion trend that you thought was super cool, but when you look back at it, you think, what was I doing?
I'm not really sure, but I would probably say, as for me, growing up, I always had short hair and kind of liked it. But then as I started getting older, I started growing my hair out, and I kind of like that now too. So that's something I didn't really know when I was younger. But yeah, that's probably what I have to say about that one.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is Shannon Patrick. Pay attention to him as he finds himself in the transfer portal now, looking for his next stop to propel himself towards the NFL. He's a heady player with a ton of savvy on the field, always making plays, always getting wins for his team. Like I said, that is Shannon Patrick. I am Craig Forrestall. Until next time, stay safe and be easy.
Hey everybody, Craig Forrestall. Thanks for tuning in and listening to another episode of That Sports Guys podcast. Make sure to follow me on Twitter at @that_sports_guy to catch all the latest updates and podcast episodes. Until next time, stay safe and be easy.